What's up, Team Starlight? Welcome back to WildCardCyclone. Round 2, we got Ted on the left playing Assault Mode, and Andrew on the right playing Wetland Frogs, and today it's Macro joined by Albert. What's up, Albert?
Hey, what's up? We got Andrew going first.
So then, yeah, Andrew going first. Summons the Swap Frog since Treeborn. I didn't think Treeborn was necessary or like even that common in Wetland Frogs, but I guess it's to help make your Substitute go off. But like, I just found that Wetland Frogs tend to usually run like not a heavy trap lineup, but like some type of defensive traps. But what do you think about that?
This is actually my first time seeing this deck in action, so I
Oh,
don't know
cool.
a whole
Dang,
lot.
I get called upon by Team Starlight whenever jank pops up because I just have I'm a purveyor of the janks, so it's cool to see uh goofier builds come out. Speaking of which, we have the Vayu Assault mode. It's not just Assault mode, but Vayu Assault mode. Mirror Force comes out, hits the Sirocco. I mean, honestly, it seems kind of fair. Isn't kind of just an easy 1-for-1 there. But we're just waiting for Wetlands to come out here because Wetlands immediately turns all these small little frogs into pretty strong beaters, better than Solidarity would do for gadgets.
Because
But
what's
we
the
got a
boost
Roto.
on that wetlands?
It's 1200 attack to every level 2 water monster.
Oh wow,
So
that's
it turns Swap Frog to a 2200 beater. It turns there's like a scuba diver frog, I forget his name, that exists, but he might come up and we'll see him. But yeah, they become beaters. But right now we're seeing Value in action. They have the Mally. So they have the ability to have a 6. All they need is a 2 to make Stardust. I'm surprised they didn't send Plague. Maybe they have a different option. I see they have a Dark Armed in hand as well. So they could just swing with this Dark Refer, and if it gets destroyed or dealt with, they can summon out Dark Armed after they special summon a Vayu Synchro.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen a value assault mode, but
Oh,
it
okay.
makes sense. It's easy to spam out a level 6
Yeah.
with Armed Wing with this.
So now he sends Plague instead. That makes much more sense. So I guess his opponent allows Ted to bring it back, because Ted's probably just big thinking. It's a hard deck to run, running like any of these type of assault mode stuff. Summons out Dark Arm Dragon before even summoning out the Plague. With priority, gonna pop a back row. Is it a torrential? It's a karma. No, it's the frog
It's the
mirror
froggy.
force. It's the froggy mirror force card. Kind of clutch. What the hell is that?
I don't know what that is.
I don't even recognize the art. What? What? Someone in the comments, please let us know what that is. We've no idea. But anyway, it gets destroyed, so it doesn't even get to get used. Stardust comes out. Greffer's gonna swing in for some big damage here. Oh, but that card that he chains means there's a card that he chained. The card, I guess, keeps his frog from being destroyed by battle.
Okay.
So it's like you chain it and frogs can't be destroyed by battle. Oh, Salt mode comes out though. Oh my god, this is like the opening. You know, now that in hindsight, like now that we know he had Assault mode the whole time, him not sending Plague was weird.
Yeah, that should have been sent right away.
It's like that should have been the obvious choice. The fact that he thought about sending 2 values was like weird. It doesn't matter here though. We got the Treeborn coming out, and honestly, Assault mode kind of cooks this deck at this point. Like as long as you negate the right cards, I don't see how the Wetland Frog deck can come back from this. Drill's another Assault mode activate, but it's not even necessary at this point. Dude Frog, you just negate. The goal of Assault mode is just to consistently negate everything to the point where you eventually have more card advantage than them. Vader comes out, that's okay, you don't mind.
Yeah, that just gives him an extra turn, but he's so behind.
And then Assault mode comes back. So now he only has 3 cards in his hand. Yeah, any effect he activates is going to be negated by Assault mode every single time. But this is the problem with like Assault mode decks. They're such a fragile deck. Everyone sees it and thinks like, oh my god, this is gonna be the most broken thing ever. If you draw it, it sucks. If you side games 2 and 3, it's so easy to beat it. DD Crow, Fossil Dyna, Vanity's Fiends, all those cards deal with Assault mode really easily once it gets tributed for cost. So it's not impossible to deal with, but I'm surprised he let the Wetlands go through. Seems like a card that could actually do work. Chains it. Does that Ultimate Offering? Wow.
Yeah, that's the ult art. Yep.
Ultimate Offering in Wetland Frogs? I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, it seems like a win more card where like you need the wetlands and like solidarity just to like be able to spam out these giant frogs.
Yeah, I think he's
that's
just
gonna be game
phase.
1. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we saw in game 1 there, like, was the Plague not banished there till like later? It didn't ultimately matter, but like, Yeah, gotta make sure we keep track of like the cards that we're sending and stuff. Okay, everybody. Sends a pitches Dupe Frog to special summon swap to send the Treeborn Frog. Do you have the Substitute combo? Because if you have the Substitute combo here, that could really deck out. Like, because that's the goal of this deck. This deck, more than all the other Frog decks, really wants to thin their deck out so you draw into your Wetlands, your Solidarities if you're running that, your other cards, right? So
Interesting. So just yeah, I don't. What was the point of special summoning there? I don't understand. But passes it back to
yeah.
Ted after bouncing the swap.
And now Ted just sets 2 passes. Unifrog would go pretty hard in this matchup here. This is this is the other thing too. If you're playing against the jank deck like Stardust Assault mode, not knowing how to side against it is part of its like charm, like what makes it good. We'll see though. Trap Hole comes out. Wow.
Okay, so no effect on that swap. Okay, he did activate effect.
Yeah, he's just wondering like, do I still get the effect? Which like it makes sense. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Sometimes you don't know. Like the Trap Hole's such a weird card. Now they're just thinking.
He does have Solidarity, so he just needs some frogs.
Yeah, at this point, I see his hand. He has the ability to actually get the Assault Mode engine going because he has the Arcane Magician, Arcane Apprentice, I mean. But I think he has the first go Sirocco Gale. Oh, he was the Mirror Force route. Okay. I would have still went Sirocco Gale, make Stardust anyway, just because eventually you'll get your Assault Mode activate. Yeah, but I don't know his deck, so I don't know if maybe he has a follow-up up for a better play, but here it comes. Submarine Frog. Look how big he is. Oh my god, he's huge. Because I think he already's default 1200. And now he's
So
24 plus. So he's 3000. He's a 3000 beater that pierces.
Ah, but it gets deep prison.
Damn. That would have been really clutch. Yeah, he would have been huge and just constantly piercing. It would have been so scary to deal with. Now you're thinking.
It doesn't look like Ted has the answers for Wetlands or Solidarity, so just gonna hit over this Treeborn to make it dead.
I'm baffled they didn't put the Treeborn in attack mode because that Treeborn in attack would have still been 2100 attack. Like, there was no reason to keep it in defense mode. Bottomless comes out, banishes the Unifrog. That's actually insane. Now you can't even deal with this Vayu pretty cleanly. Although, to be honest, I feel like Ted wants the Vayu engraved so they can make that cool play.
Yeah, so he has the Sirocco in there.
Got draws into more traps and stuff. I want to cook with Wetland Frogs now because like I've been seeing some lists pop up in a European Instagram I'm on that was running Wetland Frogs, but they weren't running a bunch of traps. They were actually just on decree. And I think there's something kind of spicy about that. It's like you just run like a bunch of these humongous beaters and Unifrogs. And Unifrog, by the way, can like attack directly. So when you have like Solidarity and Wetlands, you don't have to even worry about any BS if you have decree up. You can just keep swinging with like 22,000 attack Unifrogs, you know?
Are Solidarity and Wetlands the only attack boost modifiers you run in this deck?
Yeah, that's the only thing you need. Because like by itself, that's 2,000. That's plus 2,000 attack to all your monsters. So you summon Substitute. I would still tribute Substitute for a different monster. Probably would go for like a swap so I can get more searches, or even a dupe. Dupe and attack wouldn't even be that bad. Uni doesn't seem that good if they have any like answer to like a Mirror Force or something, but like at least dupe if it gets hit by a Mirror Force or Torrential or Trap Hole. Like you could at least get a search. He'll swing.
So you have the other deep prison. Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
That's not looking too good for the Wetland Frogs. Getting beat down by just these little Vayus. It's not even like he's losing to the Stardust Assault mode. And he drew the Stardust Assault mode. I wonder if he runs more than one. The reason why the Vayu build, in my opinion, is probably one of the better Stardust Assault mode builds is because you do run Plague Spreader. And having the ability to top deck with Plague is what makes the deck a lot stronger. But if you don't see like access to Plague with Dark Refer or, you know, Armageddon Knight or something like that Stardust Assault mode is just the brickiest of all bricks. It does nothing in your hand.
Yeah, I wonder how big is his value package. Like how many Greffers, if he runs Arma or not.
So here you can just tribute summon the Vayu, which is a good idea. Go for some swinging action here. Decisive swing. It's a magic cylinder.
And he did pump that Sirocco, it seemed like. So that was
2,800. Oh my god. We have the Substitute coming out. We actually have a chance here. Penguin Soldier,
Penguin
really
Soldier.
based tech. I like this. And Penguin Soldier is huge. It's 2,750 right now. It's a Gores, essentially, that also flips and bounces these two monsters.
Yeah, does Ted have the response for this? I mean, what's the answer? Just like a Solemn?
Yeah, potentially.
Torrential.
I also don't like. Oh wow, what is that card?
It's got to defend like aqua monsters or something.
Yeah, I'll look into it. You keep talking. I'm gonna go do some side research.
Yeah, so Ted just loses his Vayu and Sirocco, but that's okay. Andrew summons Subtitoad. He grabs the submarine
Piercer?
frog.
Oh my god!
This is just going to be huge damage.
This is game on board, bro. This is actually game on board.
That's 3K, and that's 750. Wow. Game
way! 2. I'm so blown away. That magic cylinder tech was crazy. I will keep looking into this trap for us, but in the meantime, keep stalling out for your boy.
Yeah, Ted going first, sets a back row. He does have Stardust Axis. He has Sirocco and Gale, so he just needs to see that assault mode.
And he has Dark Armed in hand too, so that's going to be huge. I found the card. It's called Aegis of the Ocean Dragonlord. We can put it up on the screen. But until the end phase, face-up level 3 or lower water monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So that's pretty sick. That's a cool tech that I've never seen before. Let me see if it's even Edison legal. It is. Thank God. It's great. Okay, I like that. That's something I would put in the side deck. I don't know if I would main deck that because not every destruction effects aren't necessarily that like big of an issue. I feel like the issue you have is like D-prisons, but that's like legitimately so goated if you're like dealing with decks that can like blow up pretty hard. Like Glad Beast come to mind, JD, stuff like that.
Yeah, even Vayu Turbo, they might side or like they main deck the DDVs. If you have any frog on field, that's just like a minus. But Ted doing a big think, summons the Sirocco.
Summons the Gale, halves the attack, makes Stardust.
Oh no, pumps. He's pumping.
You're too greedy, man. He runs like 4 Mirror Forces. He runs the Mirror Force and the Frog Mirror Force. We've seen it multiple times. Yeah, just surprised that they ran into the Mirror Force knowing that they have the Frog Mirror Force and the regular Mirror Force, but it just passes after that. Now, big think here. I mean, if you have another frog, Unifrog is about to put in some work here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. See a bunch of spells.
Just sets
but he
one
set
in.
Penguin Soldier again? The only thing that makes sense?
No, it could be dupe. It could be dupe frog. Or...
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
no point to summon it.
Yeah, here comes the Vayu. Vayu swings over the Unifrog. Mad unfortunate. Now we just got Rhoda coming out.
Rhoda? What
Rhoda, wait.
Yeah.
I was also gonna say Rhoda. Doesn't that also shut down the Solidarity? Which means you cut out the Solidarity to like smoke screen into like regular frogs. I guess you could do that. That wouldn't be like the worst case scenario because things that normally hurt regular frogs don't hurt the this version of frogs as much. So like things like Mask of Restrict, mostly just Mask of Restrict, but Deck Dev still hurts like a mofo, which I would assume would come into this game with the Vayu deck, right? So here's a dupe. So Wetlands, Solidarity. Wait, but Solidarity and Junk? I need it. Like you have to understand. Like this is crazy, right? Because the Solidarity is going to be shut down. You can't sync. If you synchro, the Solidarity gets shut down. Oh my god, my brain. It only gets the wetland. It only gets the wetlands boost too.
Okay, so that's 18. That's 1600 uni.
16 plus how much attack does he get?
27.
20. He's 23 plus 16. So that'd put him at 39.
Oh, he gains. Oh, okay, gains their. Wow. So okay, that's a big chunk.
It's a big chunk, but I just Cannot believe you run Junk Synchron in a deck that's running Solidarity.
Well, let's see if this ends up working out. He did drop him down to 3,300.
But I'm pretty sure he has Dark Arm in hand. Yeah, we've been seeing Dark Arm since day one, so this is just a free Dark Arm comes out. Okay, so here's also the issue. The calculator is wrong because they did not account for the fact that Solidarity shut down. He's saying that his Junk Synchron is 4,700 attack.
Yeah.
And it's not. Oh my god, that's actually even more frustrating now because it's like so obvious that Solidarity shut down. Now he's telling him, he's probably pointing it out like, oh wait, Solidarity shut down now. But he should have realized that Solidarity was shut down a second ago.
Yeah, and I'm surprised Ted missed this because he loves playing gadgets, and Solidarity is a staple in that deck.
Yeah, that Solidarity is now just a dead card. He drew the Stardust Assault Mode, but like I said earlier, like it sucks in this deck. But he does have the Plague Spreader, which I think is the card that is set right now. Dupe Frog gets activated. Adding the Uni, I would definitely add like a swap here just to start deck thinning, right? Like,
He's just gonna get in for 400.
That was not 400.
Oh no,
though.
yeah,
He took 11.
Yeah,
Dude,
took 11. No,
Solidarity, Ted, you cannot be letting this like absolutely ridiculous Solidarity thing happen right now. Dude, there's no way. And the frog Mirror Force comes out.
Is that solemn? I think you gotta flip it if it's solemn. Nope.
This Unifrog is not poking you for 1100. It better not matter. It better not matter. I'm gonna be like upset.
Okay, so he sets the Penguin Soldier. Oh man, he
no,
does.
he's taking 11. Oh god, no. He's like, I don't have a way to out this, so it's over, right? Like, you have to summon Sirocco, swing over it. In your head, he's only 11. And then you I would Black Rose if you're so afraid. You're like literally, you're gonna lose to a Penguin Soldier here because by your own logic, this Penguin Soldier is.
Yeah, it's gonna be big enough.
This guy has looked at his grave multiple times. He has to know that his Solidarity shut down. Like.
All right, so here comes a Penguin.
Torrential. Trap Hole. He's saying it's smaller. Is it not? Okay, no, because as long as they're basing it off their own rules, Bottomless Trap Hole comes out. So, okay, hilariously, because of Solidarity, he thinks it works. It actually benefited because both of those cards would not have resolved at all. So this is just a completely ruined game state, but it's hilarious because it might help the Bayou player, ironically. Oh my god, but this is just insane. We have the Assault Mode. We have a Plague Engrave. Do we have the ability to make Assault Mode now?
I think he has the Arcanite, the Apprentice in hand too.
Distributing the Sirocco. Sirocco swing for 2k. Man, what an absolutely changed game state at this point. Now we have to hope that he can maybe out this. He has the ability just to like, if this is the play you do. Okay, 100% you do Arcane Apprentice, you summon Arcane Apprentice, you Black Rose the whole field because you don't care. Then you make the Stardust with your Plague and Vayu / Sirocco. Top decking. Okay, wait, no, he's doing it this way. Okay, either way, it doesn't matter. Like as long as you make the play, you make the play. Okay, it's cool.
Plague gets banished.
Black Rose, it does that, but is it only face-up cards? I have to check. But it might be all waters. Okay, it doesn't matter. From here on out.
He banished the Plague. We're good.
Okay, so now he hasn't normal summoned yet, so you can just normal summon Arcane Apprentice, synchro into Stardust, get the Assault Mode activate. This is Curtains at this point. I mean, he has the downside is he's very low on life. He's at 900. Swings for 25. Okay, this should be Curtains. So thankfully, it does seem like the it shouldn't matter, right? Oh my god.
Yeah, and he has a Mirror Force set to protect himself.
There's a Threatening Roar, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Threatening Roar comes out. You just
an
negate
extra turn.
I think you always negate it because you just want to like, you know, just swing, not give him an opportunity. MSD comes out.
Okay, and it didn't matter.
He'll negate. It didn't matter. Okay, thank God. Okay, GG's. Oh, my heart was like, okay, so it didn't matter, but this is why you gotta like know the important rulings. Like Solidarity would be a broken card if it just always gave you 800 attack. Like, but there's a reason why it's not used in every deck. Anyway, GG's.